To start off making changes to your website, you need to log in to the back end of your site using your username and password. You need to start off by typing the URL of your site. In this case, it is bestbeerprices.ca. We're going to add a slash and user to the end of that, and that's how you log in. You will then click Login and use your username and password that you were given. Click Login. For the next step, I'm going to show you how to add columns and rows as well as subtract the brand and beer and prices. So first we're going to click on domestic beer. It's going to bring you to the domestic beer page, and we want to add some more beer prices here. You're going to scroll down and see Edit. Click on Edit and it'll bring you to the domestic beer editing page. In here you will see the list of beer prices and quantity. You're going to want to click the last field, right click, and you'll see a window that pops up. In here you'll hover over row and go insert row after. If you go insert row before, you'll get a row inserted before the last one. So let's click insert row after. You'll see we just have a row that appear. I'm just going to put in some text. We'll do a quantity of 55, and then we'll scroll down and we'll hit save. This should take us back to the domestic beers page. So we've been brought back to the domestic beer page. We scroll down and you can see I just added in another line. You can do this, you can add in as many lines as you like, and it'll just extend the page further. If we wanted to take this out, we would just go back to Edit. It'll bring us back to the same page we were just at, and if we want to delete it, we highlight the one we want to delete, right click again, go under Row, delete rows. You don't want to delete table because that will delete the whole table that's been created. You just want to specifically delete the row. So hover over row, delete rows, and then again we'll scroll down and save. We can scroll down and see that the change has been made. Our beer price and quantity has just been deleted. The next thing we're going to do is bring in a new image for our rotating banner. So I want to add a new image to the rotating banner on the domestic beer page. So I'm going to click domestic beer. I'm going to hover over the rotating banner, and when I do that I see a little image come up and I see configure block. We're going to click on that and it'll bring us to an editing page. Here we can see all of the images that are a part of the banner image, and I want to add a new one. So I'm going to scroll down, add a new slide to this banner. I'm going to click that because I'd like to add a new image. I'm going to scroll down to choose banner image, and I already have one saved on my desktop. I'm going to click it and upload. Just a note, you're going to need to make sure that your picture is sized at 959 pixels in width by 400 pixels in height. This is the size the production team made the photo, so you want to make sure it's the exact same size so it fits within all the rotating banners. We're going to click upload. There's our new image. Now as you can see, there's some text over here. If we scroll down, we can see banner headline and banner text. I don't want any headline or banner, so I'm going to delete this. But if you wanted text over the image, you can write it in here, and then right up here under layout, you can choose where you want it to be placed. So right now, we can see it's placed in the top left-hand corner. If we wanted it placed in the top right-hand corner, we would click that, and you can see it moved over. I don't want any text because your other images don't have text, so I'm just going to highlight and delete, and then we're going to click Save. And then we can scroll down and see all the images in our rotating banner, and it looks like our new one has been added. We're going to scroll down to the bottom of the page, click Save Block, and it should bring us back to the domestic beer page. We can close this. Here we are. Now we just edited this rotating banner, so let's see if it worked. And there it is. So if you want to add a picture to another page, you would do the same thing. You would just make sure you're clicked on the page you want. So if you want to add an image to import beers or best sellers, you have to click on that page and then hover over the rotating banner and configure block. Let's go back in and delete the image. So we'll click on domestic beer. We'll hover over the rotating banner. We're going to click configure block. And we're going to scroll down and find the image. We can either edit it, where we can replace the image and just add a new one in its place, or we can delete it. I'm going to click delete. You'll see a panel come up that says this action cannot be undone. Just a warning in case you accidentally click delete and you don't want to actually delete the item. And then I'm going to click delete. We can scroll down and see that it's gone. We'll save block. We will close out and then let's click on domestic beers and see if it's deleted. It's gone. And that is it. And that is how you edit your beer list and edit your images. So we've just added beers, prices, and quantity, and we've deleted them, as well as we've edited the image, we've added one and deleted it.